Yo, what up guys, Sammy Lee here from the Soul Brothers, and today we're going to be looking at Superfly 2017 with React. I'm not sure the exact name, but Nike's been naming all their shoes with really long names, so so let's start off right with the traction. So the traction is a pressure mapped traction pattern, so you know where you put the most pressure on your foot. That's what this traction pattern is catering towards. So the dark red spots are where you put more pressure, obviously. And the traction looks, I guess, like kind of similar to the Hyperdunks, so I expect it to be like really good like the Hyperdunks, but we'll see. I mean, it didn't feel good. It didn't, you know, the traction wasn't that amazing on my wood floors, so I'm not 100% sure if this is gonna be good. But the rubber seems pretty hard. It's a little thin, but it seems pretty hard, so outdoor you should be okay. Superflies are usually good outdoors, so that's okay. And I don't know, there's a little bit of dust already on this. But anyway, so the traction is, I'm a little iffy on, but I'll have to obviously break it in and stuff like that. So moving on to the cushion, it's basically the exact same setup as the Hyperdunk. So React, there's a React core, and then it's a carrier, whatever carrier it is, Phylon or whatever, but there is a carrier. And yeah, you can't really feel anything. The insole is really plush and nice, so stepping comfort is nice, but jumping around and jogging around, running around in this, I can't really feel the cushion at all. It feels pretty similar to the Hyperdunks. You know, nothing really, maybe like a slight bounce, but not really. And impact protection is probably gonna be okay, like better than Phylon, you know. So you know, nothing crazy good, but you know, I'm not mad at it. Alright, so now moving on to the materials. For the first few colorways that came out, there's it's a suede material here in the toe area. But for the T models of the Superfly, there's actually some mesh, I believe. So obviously I think the mesh is going to be a better material, because suede is just really thick and doesn't really get as soft as a mesh material would. But so yeah, this is a mesh material. The tongue right here, it's not really a tongue. It's a really weird upper, as in like there's no tongue, but it's, I guess it's not a one booty, but it's really weird. Like, so this upper right here goes over the ankle material right here, right? And then this tongue goes over the ankle piece. And then, you know, if you want to put your foot in, you just you know, pull on the tongue. And then here, right here, where the ankle part is, you know, there's actually some elastic bands that connect to kind of like the tongue, so that kind of closes. It's really weird. It's nothing that I've ever seen before, and it says it's supposed to be really easy to put on, but it's not really that easy to put on. It's actually pretty hard, but maybe I'll have to break it in and it'll stretch out over time. So there's that, and then of course there are Achilles pillows, so heel lockdown is probably going to be really good, and I'm happy that they put Achilles pillows in. And it says there's it's the Flight Web or whatever strap system that Jordan uses. It's kind of like Flywire, but it's Jordan. It's like a strap. So there's that. And moving on to fit, I got a 7.5, but it actually runs pretty long. So I would suggest going down half a size. But the thing is, like, it runs really narrow also. So maybe I should have gone to a 7. I don't know. But it's pretty damn narrow also, so wide footers, watch out for that. So yeah, let's actually weigh this. 13.02 ounces. That's kind of heavy. Feels, it's not super heavy, but it's a little bit heavier than average. And it feels a little bulky, of course, because the suede material is actually pretty thick. My first impressions, I feel like it's gonna play like the Hyperdunks, but not as well, because the traction doesn't seem as good, and the materials, of course, it doesn't feel as light as the Hyperdunks do. So I think it'll be a good shoe for like bigger guys, but I don't know, we'll see. Of course, I'm gonna have to test these out, and performance review will be coming out soon. So what do you think? Aesthetically, I think it looks pretty dope, you know. It's a very clean silhouette, I guess. I don't really like these lines too much, but you know, whatever. So anyways, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys next one. Peace.